Hey guys, welcome to TGIF. My name's Dewey, and I'll be your host today, also known as Dewey the Crafty Chihuahua. Hey guys, it is Erin or Gimme Yarn 418, and I'm noticing that the cars are loud. Do you think that's going to show in the video? The car sounds? I think it'll be okay. Okay, so it's TGIF. Thank God it's finished. Today is Saturday, May 7th, and I have a ton of stuff to show you. I haven't actually done a lot of knitting because Kristen, as I mentioned in my last video, had surgery. Went really well. She's recovering nicely, slowly but nicely, and I've just not had a lot of time to dedicate to that, and I got distracted by something else. So let's start with the FOs. The first thing I have to show you is the Hopscotch baby blanket. It's a pattern from Hirschner's. It's a pay-for pattern, and I crocheted this out of Karen United. Here comes Dewey. All the dogs are going to be in the background, and potentially Kristen. So I crocheted it out of charcoal blue and a lighter gray and a white. And it's definitely a smaller blanket, definitely baby size, which I didn't know when I started, but that's okay. And I like it, and it's pretty.
Test the theory.
We're putting Dewey down to see if he barks. So that's the first finished object. Oh my goodness, I forgot my cardigan in my nightstand. Forgot that. Okay, I also finished two pair of socks. The first is the blueberry waffle socks, and this is out of Floormania. I think that's how you say it. Sent to me by the lovely Sarah Hepworth, and mine are intentionally mismatched, and I like how it came out. No, bedroom. And so those are done. This was my first FO for the Never Enough Neon KAL. The other FO is also neon. This is out of Neon Now by Plymouth Yarns. I used the Hermione's Everyday socks, and all my socks I used the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And here they are. These were unintentionally mismatched, and I guess they're kind of matching, except for this one doesn't have the yellow in the middle like this one does. But I like them well enough. And those are done. This is the Easy All Year cardigan. And it's knit out of James C. Brett Marble Chunky. I don't know what color, but it is on my Ravelry page. This is just a cardigan for bumming around the house. I opted to add buttons. It's a pay-for pattern, and I used just under 3 balls. And it's baggy and nice, and I like it, and it's warm, and I've worn it a few times, and Molly's digging a hole.
No, she's digging a bunker. She's digging
a bunker. So
Molly.
there, I would recommend this pattern. It's very nice. I pulled out the silhouette and I've been playing around with that. And the first, well, this isn't really in any order, but I made a caddy to put the cards I was making in. Just from the silhouette. The first card I made, well, first I made a card for Margaret's new house, and she may or may not show that. Then I made this thank you card just to have. It's never a bad idea to have thank you cards, and an envelope to go with it. Second, I made, this is going to be for Sadie for her birthday because she loves dogs. It's not till November, but it's ready. Just says happy birthday on the outside, and inside it's a pop-up dog in a doghouse. It's really cute. You can see on the side it's 3-dimensional. What did I make next? The strawberries? Next, for Mother's Day, for Kristen's mother, made another pop-up card. It's a box of strawberries, and it folds flat and fits in a standard envelope. This is actually a bigger envelope, but it would fit in a regular envelope, so you wouldn't even have to add a stamp to mail it if you were mailing it. So there's that. And I added some gems to the centers of the flowers. Next, I made a card for Father's Day, and I'm realizing this one doesn't look all that great, but it is another 3-dimensional card that is a workbench, and these drawers actually are pockets. Anyway, in there we can put a little sentiment for the father.
All right, you two, cut it out. No.
Just for fun, not for anybody in particular, I made this little dog card. The ears flap up, some gems on the collar, place to write. And last but not least in the cards, this is for one of our nieces for her birthday. She asked for a gift card for her birthday, so there's a box, and inside is this little thing, and it pops up like this, and it says, I don't know if you can read that, but it does say happy birthday, and there's a little card here to write, you know, a little message to her for her birthday, and finally there's a drawer to stick the gift card in. Don't particularly like giving gift cards as gifts, but you know, teenagers, you get to that, there's practically nothing else to give at that point, and I was just happy that she actually said something she wanted. The next thing I made was for Kristen. We can't have real flowers in our house because I'm highly allergic. The dogs would probably eat them, God knows what else. So I made her a pot of flowers to go next to her bed, and next to the bed, and there are gems in the center of those as well. That was fun. Next, also just for fun, you may or may not have seen up in my studio, I have a shadow box without the glass in it with my ribbons from the fairs in it. And to go on the ledge of that, I made Y, A, if I can do this, this would be amazing. R, I need another hand. It's not D. There you go. N. And they look really cute up there. There's a picture of it on my Instagram if you want to take a look. Thank you.
Sorry.
I also etched a glass, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this because it wasn't the best glass choice for it. And it has the bat signal on it. I wonder who that could be for. For Mother's Day, we had some tiles in the house, and we made trivets. This is the first one. And this is about, what did I say this was? 7 by 5? 6 by 5, 8 by 5, something like that. I think it was 7.5 by 6. One of those. It's 54 by 200. I'm guessing that's inches.
You mean centimeters?
No, I think it's inches. I think it's inches on the back.
Right. No, it's.
Oh, it's 154.
Yeah, it's not gonna be inches.
And then, oops, this one. And what we did was we used some permanent vinyl, cut it out on the silhouette, weeded out all the, well, I found the image on Google, weeded it out, put it on, and then Kristen, I'm not allowed to use Mod Podge because if a little is good, a ton must be awesome. I ruin a lot of things with Mod Podge. So she Mod Podged over those just to protect the vinyl, and on the back, these are furniture, what are these called? Furniture things?
Furniture sliders.
Furniture sliders. So they're a little bit thicker to keep it up off the table because, you know, the bottom of the tile isn't exactly smooth. But I really think she's going to like those. And Kristen does too. But not least on the silhouette, our oldest niece is in a play this coming week called Mary Poppins. And she's, like I said, she's a teenager. Tried to figure out something to bring, didn't want to bring flowers. Dewey's now trying to get this. So whipped up this little shirt of Mary Poppins for her. I think she's going to like it. It's an extra large, but it will shrink a little. And I used some screen printing ink on it, and then heat set it. Yeah, that's just dog hair. And on Monday I have to wash it, and then it'll be all set to go to her.
Where's the trade?
I also made this little, well, I didn't make the mug. I put this sheep decal on a mug. I've never put vinyl on a mug. It's supposed to be permanent, but hand wash only, so we'll see how that lasts. So, Kristen got this amazing book from Margaret for Christmas, and she's started to do some things in it, and I'm going to show you some of them, if I can find them.
Do you want me to flip through?
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I passed one. These are not going to be in order. Is that okay? Okay. First one was a griffin, which she had to Google to find out what it was. It's the 9th one she did. But the first one I'm showing. And then this is the first one she did. It's a mad scientist. And surprisingly, it looks a lot like her father. Don't tell him I said that.
But my dad's not bald.
No, he's not bald. He has hair. And then a gorilla. She's really flippin' amazing. The wind is not cooperating with me. This one was for Z. She drew skulls. Well, it's not going to Z, but Z inspired. And then a video game controller. This book is like really cool. It gives you all sorts of... For a mask, she did the anonymous mask. What do you want to show in that?
I think I had it queued up to,
And an elephant. Did I miss the swamp creature? This is the one I picked, because I said, let me pick one for you. And she was like, oh, geez. The creature from the Black Lagoon for the swamp creature. Is there more? I think I got it. She also did the turtle and the bear prompt. Are there more?
Oh, yeah. Taking it up.
Here is the happy monster. This is actually from the game
My Singing Monsters.
My Singing Monsters. It's really fun and addictive, and don't check it out unless you want to lose all the time. Yeah. And last but not least, that she's finished has the Eiffel Tower. She also has been doing some freehand sketching. We missed May the 4th, but on Cinco de Mayo,
I was going to draw him with a taco.
she wanted to put a taco in his hand, but then she got hungry. And to do this one, I think, with me in mind.
Just for you.
Just for me. So that is all both of our FOs, and now we're going to show some whips. Whip and Nene. Whip, Nene. I don't know how to do that, but anyway. So I'll start with Kristen is working on this one. She's, I think, going to do a whole bunch of characters in this, right? Yeah.
Cartoons from when I was growing up.
She's got He-Man, Mickey Mouse, Scooby-Doo, Daffy Duck, and she's going to add more cartoon characters from when we were kids. In my whips, I have not touched the Charleston tee cardigan, the Be Simple shawl, or the Rossbeg, I don't know how you say that, sweater, but they'll be coming up soon. I did do some work on the Zilver, and this is out of, Dewey, do you want to show the yarn?
Oh, yes.
This is out of Tail and Tendril yarn that was given to me by Lorna. And the color is...
Hi, Lorna. I know you really like me.
The color is the Gentle. It's really, really pretty. I took a picture of this the other day, and it was pretty in the picture, and it's even prettier in person. So, let's pull this out.
Nah, kids, don't eat that. Don't eat dirt. It's not good for you.
This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's pretty interesting. I'm hoping it doesn't start raining. It's nice because there's a stockinette section, and then this little section, and then another stockinette section, and this textured section gets bigger as you go along. So that's a lot of fun. It's getting bigger, and I need to concentrate a little bit more on it. So that isn't like put away, but I just didn't work too much on it. The next thing I worked on was the emoji blanket, and is that really emojis? I pulled that out and I did 6 blocks. None of the ends are woven in. I did this one, which was part of the pattern. I did the puppy dog, which is I charted this one. See the back? Holy moly.
Molly.
This one is part of the pattern, the sobbing. This is not part of the pattern, another one I charted because it's Kristen's favorite, I think, or one of her favorites. Then I had a problem. I did the heart, and then the heart was all wrong, so I had to put it away, which prompted me to chart the frog, because it went to the frog pond. So I charted that one, and I also charted the heart, and I finished this one last night. So let's talk about white pine. I told you last time I was going to cast it on when I finished the Easy All Day, Easy All Year cardigan. I did. I cast it on and I started knitting the ribbing. It's bottom up, which is not my favorite, but it's a really beautiful pattern. So you cast on a bajillion stitches, and then the ribbing is knit one, purl one, all through the back loop, which is intense. And it's something like 26 or 28 rows. And I'm going along. I took it in the waiting room. I'm knitting along. It took a while. Took a long while. Molly?
That's Max.
Max? Dewey? Took a long while. It took like 4 days to knit the ribbing. I didn't have a lot of mind power to knit it, so I haven't been knitting as much. So 4 days later I finish it. I go into the first row of the pattern. Great. I go into the second row of the pattern, which is setting up for all the cables, and I had 20 extra stitches. Not 2 extra stitches, not 4 extra stitches, which I could probably fudge, but 20 extra stitches. I'm talking like this much fabric. I had no choice. I had to frog it. So I spent a lot of time at the frog pond this week. But that's okay. I'm going to knit it again. Even though it was through the back loop, I really was enjoying the pattern. The yarn's really nice, and the color is exactly what I wanted. So that will be being cast on soonly. I learned a word on the People's Court the other day. Priorly. Not previously, priorly. So go about your day and use that in a sentence. That's my homework for you. Okay, so that was a fail, and soonly and priorly I will be casting that on. What do I have that is up next? I'm going to start the white pine again, and I'm going to knit socks. I have a lot of socks that I want to knit. I do have some new things this week. Couple new things. First, the beautiful Sarah Hepworth sent me this card for my birthday, and 2 skeins of opal popcorn, and this one has little hedgehogs on it. It's really pretty. The color is it's Lysol and Peter, actually, it says on it, and the color is 9101. It's really pretty. This strikes me as probably going to be Kristen socks. Kristen socks?
I have a pair.
You have a lot of pairs.
No, I think I have that color.
You don't have that color. It's
okay.
new.
Okay.
Okay, and then she sent me this one. Do you want this one instead? You don't like yellow. Well, she might like that one. And this one is Alex and Wanda and their little ducks. So thank you so much, Sarah. I love them. And I'm actually going to frame this card and put it up in the studio because it's perfect. And then I ordered some yarn from the West Yorkshire Spinners, directly from them when they announced their new yarns. And because I had birthday money burning a hole in my pocket, and I was able to get all this with my birthday money. So the first is from the bird line. Nope, that's not from the bird line. I got 2 from the bird line. This is Kingfisher, and this is Peacock. And there's one other one I don't have currently that I will have in October. So there's those. Not that I need any sock yarn, but... And then West Yorkshire Spinners on Instagram released pictures of the cocktails line. I don't drink. I'm not a drinker, but I was literally salivating over them. They're all gorgeous. Look at this. I have... jazz hands, Kristen.
Just reminded me of the Wayne's.
Anyway, so I talked to Kristen and I said, I have this birthday money. Can I get it? And this is how much it is. And she's
wait. Let's replay that conversation. I'm ordering this yarn from Workshops.
I asked you if it was okay.
Yeah.
I asked if it was okay. And she said yes. And no, you didn't. You did. And I was really glad I did, because the day I ordered it, it was $8 a skein, and 2 days later it was $10, almost $11 US a skein. And the shipping was really reasonable because I bought a bunch. So, anyway, I saved money. It was a money-saving purchase, right? Yeah. So I wrote down all the colors. The first, because they don't put them on the label. This is the first one. It's Tequila Sunrise. I think Kristen wants some. Kristen wants some Tequila Sunrise.
Oh, an Eagle song.
Next is Sherbet Fizz. And this is actually my least favorite one in the group, but I still love it. This is like, I'm in love with this, and it's my least favorite one. Yes. Next is... Rum Paradise. This, I don't know. It's close. This might be my favorite one. Oh, I love it. And Passion Fruit Cooler. I like this because this is a little bit different. Purples and green yellows. Really nice. Really, really nice. And Mojito, which I think this might be for Kristen. I don't know. Kristen?
Huh?
Might be for you? Oh no, you said it's too shamrocky. Yeah. Okay, but this one definitely I know is going to be for Kristen. Right?
Yeah.
Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon. So yes, I got those. And actually, you know, I ordered on a Thursday and I had the yarn the following Wednesday from the UK. That's really fast shipping. I mean, sometimes you can't get stuff from within the States that quickly. So that is all I have for today. I hope all of you are doing well. There may be an outtake video after this because there's been a lot of outtakes. What was she doing?
Look at her bunkers.
Ugh, I'm not showing that in the video because they make me mad. So that's all I have. I hope you're all doing well. Until next time, I'll talk to you.